Welcome to episode 274, Chuck Bundrant, the Seafood King, 10 Lessons. This is an outline of episode 274, lesson 1 to lesson 5. This is an outline of episode 274, lesson 6 to lesson 10. Lesson number 1, find the right partner. Carl Ness, the Viking Norwegian, 13 years his senior, twice the fishing experience. Together, these two combined fleet and created Trident Seafood in 1973.
More opportunities in crab than scallops.
Corey contacted me in 1971, I think, and asked me if I'd be interested in being his partner in a crab boat.
Has been driven and driven and driven for so many years that now I think maybe some of Corey's capacity to relax is finally rubbed off on Chuck, and he certainly earned some time away from the wheel and the pilot house.
Lesson number 2, he's a secretive boss. Despite his wealth, he never granted interview or spoke about his background. I think there are 2 reasons. First, he does not want others to know or copy his seafood strategy. Second, he was doing a lot of lobbying and soliciting favor. And lesson number 3, he is a tough boss. Chuck Bundrant has been tough wage negotiator with his employees. He granted few concessions and was ready to fire employees. This is one of the reasons he is so secretive. And lesson number 4, he is an innovator. I give 2 examples here. Example number 1, Trident created the first factory ship where fishing and processing done on the same ship.
The factory ship has 128 employees on board. It has icebreaker capabilities.
As a result, I think they work harder and do a better job. First of all, this is Corey Ness, and have you met Chuck Bundrant?
Example number 2, he created the Trident fish sticks. You might have eaten one of them from Costco. Lesson number 5, he is a Supreme Salesman. He sold Alaska Pollock, hitherto considered a trash fish because it was a bottom feeder, to the American public, first in Long John Silver and then later as fish fillet sandwich at McDonald's. Lesson number 6, he lobbied for concessions from Alaskan Senator Ted Stevens. There were 2 concessions. First, it was the fishing right concession in Alaskan water. Second concession is a 200-mile fishing zone that excluded foreigners fishing in Alaskan water. Lesson number 7, you have to take care of 3 kinds of people: the fishermen, the employees, and the customers.
But I think that they're both, they complement each other because they're 2 of the hardest working men I've ever met in my life. My dad and Corey both have always said, if you take care of your fishermen, you take care of your employees, and you take care of your customers, everything else will just take.
Lesson number 8, how to survive the boom and bust.
So compared to what it used to be in the big days, king crab fishing today is a small fishery.
And I think both Corey and I caught the heyday of the king crab business and the paleo business in Alaska. And instead of spending money foolishly, we put all our money back into our boats and our equipment and continued to expand through the years. And then diversification, which saved our bacon when the crab business collapsed in the late 80s, early 80s I should say. We were in the salmon business and a herring business by that time, and were able to survive during the 80s on salmon and herring.
Lesson number 9, keep Trident Seafood a family business.
Trident Seafoods has always been and always will be a family of fishermen. At this moment, many members of the Trident family are fishing in the Gulf of Alaska and the icy waters of the Bering Sea, including my own son. Their job is to bring the abundant resources of the great state of Alaska so we can provide it to our customers around the world, but most importantly, we pray for their safe return.
Lesson number 10, fishing in Alaska is one of the deadliest business in the world.
In 1988, the Seattle Fishermen Memorial dedicated this bronze and stone monument to the men lost at sea working out of Seattle. It is a place of reverence, recognition, and healing for the families of more than 675 local commercial fishermen and women who have lost their lives.
There's a picture of my nephew that was killed up in Alaska.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.